So we end up hitting a jewelry store. We hit a jewelry store. He takes a Hades guy hostage. Okay, well, you know, it's already a bad start. I told him, drop him off, whatever the I looked at the Hades guy, I said, listen, I ain't got no gun in my hand. I ain't got no gun in my hand. I'm not holding you hostage. We are chill. Basically, after we did the jewelry store, we went to go do the bank truck. This guy Jay up a thermite. Had to go get more thermite. I was there with, I think, a whole bunch of bestie sellers, Jay Hobbs and Vidal. Hades pull up.
Oh
We
shit.
get in a firefight. We put him down. And basically, I just wanted to bring the fact that I did shoot at Hades with them. Everything seemed cordial, though. I don't think like Ray was there, and he didn't seem upset. Like he came in his personal car. You know, I made sure to get him and his car out so he didn't get your VAF. He was pretty like thankful for that and shit. So, yeah, that's basically what happened.
Did you get anything out of all that?
Yeah, I got half the bags because me and J Hop split the bags 50-50. Basically said to everybody else.
What about the equipment off of the Hades guys?
I got one deagle. Everybody was still up, so you know everybody robbed somebody. And plus it was a whole bunch of like as Ray was saying in the car, it's a whole bunch of new recruits. So like they didn't necessarily have or know anything. I think the only like full members that I could see that were out of those two were him and Jaden. Not Jaden, like old Cypress Jaden. It's a different Jaden.
Yeah.
And they had I think they both had deagles on them, so I got Jaden's deagle.
Shit. Okay. Okay. I mean that's good. You were on a job. You got rolled up on. You defended yourself.
Yeah, I actually wanted to ask your opinion on this because I asked Gigi about it. I even asked Bo and shit to an extent. Not saying that I'm gonna be looking for moments like this or opportunities to do this, and I don't think anybody else should. But what is your opinion on, like, for an example, let's say there's a bank truck going on, right? Or you hit a jewelry store with another gang. I view it kind of different to doing a job with somebody and then getting rolled up on to teaming up with a gang and countering it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, kinda.
It's like if you're doing it, like the way I look at it is if you're doing a job with another gang, like your intent is to rob this place with the gang, do that shit, but you know, like bank truck, potentially get a Fleeca car, maybe go hit a Fleeca after.
Yeah.
But I think it's different if I'm like in a car with Jay, we find out that Hades robbed the store, and I go counter them with besties. Because that feels like malicious.
I mean, there's a big difference there at that point, right? At that point, you're riding under somebody else's banner. It's different, right?
Yeah.
Look, I'm not gonna stop you from rolling out with like doing jobs with other groups and shit, right? But the only thing I will tell you is if there are people that are awake from our end, seek to do jobs with them first. Get something going with them first. Maybe even involve them in that kind of shit before you go off and do whatever else you have to do. I'm not gonna blame you for it, right? At the end of the day, you're just hustling.
Yeah. I mean, like, Illy went to bed and shit, so that's why, I took it as a cue. I mean, Jason was around, but Jason was at a funeral, so I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's clean too. Like, she's not gonna get involved in any crazy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to bring it up before it got brought up at some point or whatever but, yeah. I also did talk to Future. I'm not sure if he's awake. They have an AUG. Or AUGs. You know what an AUG is, right?
Yeah. The scope on it, everything.
Yeah, I don't think I had a scope on it, but like it I don't think I've seen one before, and I mean they were talking about how nobody's seen it yet. And I mean they were talking about some trades, but I don't think we necessarily have anything right now that would even do that. I mean, I brought up the AK. That's the only thing I could think of. But if the AUG takes 5.56 and shit, which I still don't know if it does, I tried asking, then there would be no point of even swapping it because we can't use that either, you know?
Yeah.
The AUG does interest me, though, a little bit.
I heard from Bo that we hit cargo.
Yeah, when dog shit.
What happened?
I f***ed up, Clark f***ed up. That's about it. Me and him kind of just f***ed up. I think bad comms and shit decision making kind of fucked us on it. So what I did wrong is, first of all, I didn't know where to land because we've never made it that far. So I said, F it, I'm just landing here. We landed on a rooftop. I didn't mean to drop the package yet. I was gonna drop it somewhere, but then I accidentally, like hit the button, I guess, and it dropped off, and it was like, so I had to quickly land, and I put us in a shit position, and we got instantly landed on by a mini heli, and I lost a fight to a pistol with a shotgun. Another thing. Yeah, and then what Clark did is, apparently the whole time that we were discussing the plan and what we planned to do, Clark was screaming on ATC, so the gangs knew what we were doing the whole time.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, we missed out on a Merryweather crate 2 tuner, so it does kind of suck. It would have been good, especially for the tuners, because I think we would have, think about it, we would have been able to get like an engine or two, probably, and then maybe some tires, hopefully like decent tires, but, shit happens, right? I think we have a little bit more realistic plan now that, like, we should do, and I don't think I should be flying the main big heli. I think that should either be Clark or maybe like Lang if we're doing it with North or some shit, like somebody like that. And I think the plan is the mini heli has thermite. The big heli drops the crate on a pretty small rooftop that a mini heli and a crate can land on, but nobody else.
Let's go figure out a rooftop then. Let's go check right now what rooftops there are.
I mean, there's like one like very blatant obvious one. It would be like the Maze Bank Tower
one. Yeah, that one is that is a small platform.
And there's actually something else. It's here, come here. I think we got it from cargo, if I'm correct. It's not a very large amount, but it's enough to whip out a gun with. We did get a little bit of 9mm.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, I think from the cargo ship itself. It's not a lot. It's like 60 something. But like, Clark has some white mags inside his storage that have like 18. One magazine has 18 and one magazine has 10. Plus, what's in there, like, that's like, depending on what gun we take out, that's enough for like a little loadout,
Yeah.
We lost a ball pump.
So what happened there?
I lost a fight versus a pistol. It happens.
It happens. It happens.
It happens.